Hello everyone. I'm going to show you an incredible transformation, taking this old damaged car taillight, which might seem destined for the scrap heap, and bringing it back to life, perfectly clear and ready for the road. My goal is to repair it without buying a new one, restoring its original appearance. I'm using a sturdy piece of acrylic to replace the damaged area on the transparent plastic surface. Acrylic is a high-quality plastic with high transparency, up to 98% light transmission, a smooth, flat surface, and is difficult to break. To ensure the acrylic sheet fits the headlight perfectly, I'm using a heat gun to make the plastic more flexible, which makes it easier to adjust. I'm placing the acrylic sheet over the car's headlight and pressing it down firmly. I'm pressing a damp green cloth down to help the acrylic sheet cool and harden quickly. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'm carefully marking the exact dimensions with a blue marker. I'll use a ruler to make sure all my lines are straight and accurate. I need to replace a specific section of the clear lens. So, I'm placing a fresh piece of clear plastic over the area to be replaced and carefully marking the exact dimensions with a blue marker. I'm drawing straight lines on a transparent plastic sheet with a ruler. Now for the cutting. I'm carefully using an angle grinder to cut out the marked section from the original taillight housing. This creates a clean opening for our new plastic lens. With the initial cuts made, I can now easily remove the old broken plastic section using pliers. Afterwards, I'm meticulously trimming and cleaning up the edges of the newly created opening with a utility knife. This ensures a smooth, level surface, which is essential for the new piece to sit perfectly flush and bond securely. I'm now taking my pre-marked clear plastic sheet and carefully using the angle grinder to precisely cut along the lines. This will create the exact shape needed to replace the damaged section I just removed from the taillight, ensuring a perfect fit and a clean. I'm test fitting the newly cut clear plastic into the opening on the taillight. This is to ensure it's a perfect match and sits snugly. Once I'm satisfied with the fit, I'm thoroughly wiping down both the new plastic and the taillight surface again to ensure there's absolutely no dust or grease, which could compromise the adhesive bond. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'm preparing my bonding agents, superglue and baking soda. This combination creates an incredibly strong and fast-curing filler, perfect for plastic repairs. I'm carefully applying a line of super glue along the edge of the taillight's opening where the new plastic will sit. Immediately after, I'm sprinkling baking soda over the wet glue. The baking soda acts as a catalyst, curing the glue almost instantly and adding significant bulk and strength to the initial bond. I'm repeating the process, adding another layer of super glue over the hardened baking soda, followed by another generous sprinkle of baking soda. This layering technique ensures a very robust and secure bond, effectively filling any small gaps and further reinforcing the repair, making it incredibly durable. For the final reinforcement and to completely seal the seam, I'm carefully applying more super glue over the entire baking soda-filled area. This technique really provides a long-lasting fix. I'm using a utility knife to carefully scrape away any excess material. This creates a smooth transition between the old taillight and the newly formed adhesive, ensuring the surface is even and ready for the next stage: sanding. I'm using a piece of P100 grit sandpaper to start the initial dry sanding process. This coarse grit helps to quickly level out any high spots from the adhesive and rough up the plastic surface, preparing it for progressively finer grits. This first pass ensures a uniform base for the restoration. Next, I'm moving on to P600 fine sandpaper to continue sanding. Next, I move to wet sanding with progressively finer grits of sandpaper. The water helps to lubricate the surface, preventing clogging and producing a smoother finish, gradually bringing back the clarity of the plastic. This step is crucial for removing all scratches and initial haze. I'm continuing the wet sanding process with even finer grits. The goal here is to achieve a perfectly smooth and clear surface by meticulously removing all the microscopic sanding marks from the previous steps. This meticulous process is what truly restores the transparent, factory-like finish of the taillight. Just look at the clarity returning. And there it is. Look at this transformation. From a dull, damaged taillight to one that looks brand new, perfectly clear and ready to shine on the road again. I'm now using cotton swabs to clean and tidy the inside of the taillights, making sure everything is spotless. And here's the completed taillight. It's incredible what a little DIY ingenuity can achieve. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.